comfort, reliability, performance, and probably durability. Hi guys, I'm going to do something a little bit different today, and I'm going to talk about shoes. Now, I don't normally talk about shoes here on the vlog, but I was doing a hill session a few days ago as part of the Gold Coast 50 or Bust series that I've been doing. I'll put a link to that up there if you want to check that out, guys. And it was during this hill session where I wore this particular shoe that I thought maybe it's time that I did a comparison between that shoe that I wore today and another shoe from the New Balance range. These two shoes from New Balance, for me, are like chalk and cheese. Now, I've done a few shoe reviews in the past, guys, and I don't talk about the actual tech or the specifications of the shoe. What's most important to me is how the shoe feels on the foot and what sort of comfort I'm getting when I'm running, and also the level of performance that I'm getting back from the shoe. So we're going to launch into a head-to-head battle between the New Balance Beacon version 3 and the New Balance 1080 version 10. Now guys, if you are interested in all the specs and tech jargon about these shoes, I'll put a link in the descriptions down below to websites that you can go and check out all those sort of details. I'm just really interested in comfort, reliability and performance. If I put a shoe on, if it feels good, then 9 times out of 10 I'm going to buy it. So we'll start with the 1080, guys. I've had these shoes for about 4 or 5 months. I've done 280k, what's that, about 175 mile. From day one, really enjoyed wearing this shoe, but when it comes to running in this shoe, it just does not conform to my foot. I love the way this shoe feels on the foot. It really is snug, wraps around the top of your foot, it laces down really well. I love the heel as well, how it hugs the back of the foot. I'll just put the Beacon 3s down. I really love this back here. It's really not grippy, but nice and firm in there, no slippage at all. But I have an issue around here that every run that I do in these shoes, I just have it's like a pressure in the outside of my shoe. Now, whether that's because this shoe is such a snug fit on my foot, I'm not really sure, but I just cannot get used to this shoe. And I would have thought that, you know, approaching 300k, 180 mile, I would have thought that I would have got used to wearing this shoe, and it's a real shame because I keep going back to this shoe because I really want to like running in it because it fits and it feels and it performs so well. I've done a 5k time trial, I've done a 10k time trial in this shoe. Yes, I had the issue there, but it performed great. I did the 10k time trial that I did was my PB as a Masters athlete. There's nothing wrong with the shoe. It has a love-hate relationship with me because my foot will just not get used to this left side. And it's strange, guys, it doesn't happen on the right foot, so it's only that left foot. I don't know, maybe I've got weird shaped feet. Also, a little bit disappointing with this shoe as well is, I'm not sure if you can see it there, guys, but just starting to get a little bit of wear there on that fresh foam. I would have thought that the durability might have been a little bit better than that. No sort of issues with the thicker rubber that's placed around the shoe. I've known people that run in this shoe and absolutely love it, can't get enough of it. And I talk to other people and they go, look, I can only get 10 or 12k in this shoe before it starts causing me some problems. For me, guys, that issue's there right from the word go. I've done everything from that 5k time trial up to 20k in this shoe. No difference, it's just there. I'm really disappointed. So that's the 1080s, guys. So that brings me to the Beacon 3. Straight away, I feel this shoe's a lot lighter than the 1080s. This shoe feels comfortable. It's a lot wider through the toe box. Not as much rubber here, and I think that's where the weight factor comes in. Comfort wise, compared to the 1080s, exactly the same. I love wearing this shoe, but there's just a little bit more room in there. and I think that my feet appreciate just having that roomier feel through the toe box and through that midfoot area. Now, performance-wise, I'm really having to stop myself from going to this shoe every single day. It does perform well, and I can't wait to actually try it in a time trial or even a race just to see how it does perform at the faster paces. I've done 100k in these shoes, guys, which is 60 mile. I've had them for about 2 or 3 months. I like these shoes so much, I've actually bought another pair. The only issue I have with these shoes is that I find that around that 15 to 18k mark, I do start to feel a little bit of the stresses through the legs. Whether the fresh foam or the cushioning in these shoes is just breaking down a little bit as you get to those longer distances, I'm not sure, but that is one little issue I have with this shoe. Not as quite as grippy or snug fitting around the heel counter. Laces down really well. It's just a really good all-round shoe that I find that I could run in every day if I really wanted to, but it's definitely going to take over from the 1080. I just can't run in this shoe anymore. It just causes me too much heartache. This shoe has really taken over. Guys, that's my comparison head to head on these two shoes. Like I said, I'm not a tech specification jargon type person when it comes to shoes. Comfort, reliability, performance, and probably durability also comes into it when I'm selecting a shoe. Disappointed with the durability there, but probably won't be running in this shoe ever again. This one, no issues yet underneath here with the durability side of things, but I have only done 100k in this shoe, so it'd be interesting just to see how the wear and tear is on this shoe when it gets up to the 280k mark here, like the 1080s. As I've said before on the channel, not one size fits all. I'm sure some people are going to absolutely love this shoe, some people are going to hate it, some people are going to be somewhere in the middle. The Beacons, I really love running in this shoe. I'm going to run a lot of Ks in this shoe. Let's just hope that the durability factor stacks up. All right, guys, so that's my take on the two shoes from the New Balance range. And finally, guys, when this video comes out, we'll only be 9 days away from Parkrun starting up again here in Queensland. In Australia, Parkrun has been back in a few of the states after it was shut down during the coronavirus pandemic, and everyone's really looking forward to that. We got a time trial happening on Saturday, which we've been organising over the last few weeks, and that'll be our last one before we get back into Parkrun the following week. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people out there that are happy to see Parkrun coming back. Obviously, the landscape's going to be a little bit different with how we all turn up to Parkrun. I think they're using the QR codes to sign in at each particular Parkrun, so that they've just got that contact tracing if anything does happen with the coronavirus and an event. Fingers crossed, guys, that everything goes off without a hitch. Really looking forward to getting back into it. Great way to start a weekend, Saturday mornings with a 5k trot at the number of park runs. I think in Queensland there's well over 100 park runs which will be resuming. I think what we've had Northern Territory, Tasmania, I think the ACT have been back as well, and I'm not sure about WA, but I know definitely New Zealand has been back for a few months as well. So to every park runner out there in Queensland, good luck when you return to Parkrun. Make sure you do the right thing and sign in or register with those QR codes if that's what they are doing. We want to make sure that we keep everyone safe and everyone has an enjoyable time back at Parkrun. And fingers crossed for everyone overseas as well, where your Parkrun is, if it's still in recess or whether it's getting ready to start back. Let's hope that you're back and running at your local Parkrun sooner rather than later. Thanks very much, guys, for watching through to the end of the video and watching that shoe head-to-head battle between the New Balance 1080s version 10 and the Beacons version 3. Really do appreciate it. Guys, if you did like this video, make sure that you smash that thumbs up button to give the video a bit of love. And also, guys, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, please consider subscribing and showing your support for the channel and what I'm doing here as well. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks very much for watching. Thanks very much for letting me have a little play around with those couple of shoes. Just remember, guys, stay safe, happy running, and I'll catch you in the next video. Hooroo.